Hey guys, Bob here from Raw Strength and Muscle, and today we are going to talk about how you can help your wife or your girlfriend get in shape, okay? This particular video was inspired by a comment in the comment section from a guy called Joe P. Hey Bob, I bought your shit, LOL. Thank you, Joe P, for buying my shit, and this should be an example for the rest of you who have yet to buy my shit. Then Joe P went on to continue and ask, I have a question for you. Are you going to come out with a course for women trying to help my wife bro? I get this question actually a lot, okay? Because a guy, gets one of my programs and he starts to make some changes and his wife sees the changes and she wants to get in shape too. Or even better, a guy and his wife want to spend some quality time together, some productive time together. So by working out together, they can get in shape and spend time together. Excellent, two birds, one stone kind of thing. So what I always tell people is there is very little physiological difference between men and women, okay? For instance, my fiance, I think she's pretty hot, okay? And we go to the gym together every morning. Wake up at 6, sometimes we have sex, sometimes we just jump out of bed and we go to the gym first thing in the morning, okay? And she does a lot of the same exercises as I do. Now, we don't work out next to each other, but the longer we've been together, the longer we've been working out at the same time in the same gym, she's doing more and more of the same exercises as me. Now, what's the difference between her and me? Okay, I do pull-ups. My fiance does pull-ups. I do pull-ups with a belt around my waist to hang weight from to make it harder. She does pull-ups with a resistance band hanging from the bar to put her foot in to make it easier, okay? I do ring push-ups. My fiance does ring push-ups. I do them with a weighted vest to make it more difficult. She does it standing at an angle to make it easier, okay? So it's still, we have the same skeletal system, we have the same muscular system, we're doing the same exercises, but whereas I'm strong enough to do weighted pull-ups, she has to actually use less than her body weight, but it's still the same exercise, okay? Like I said, we do the same thing with push-ups. If she's standing at an angle, the lower her body is, the more of her body weight she's using. So she started out doing ring push-ups, almost standing up straight. And now she's kicking her feet back a little bit more and more and making it progressively more difficult. It's the same exercise. I'm just further ahead because I'm a man. I have more testosterone. I have more strength and I'm bigger and stronger than she is, but it's still working the same muscles, okay, using the same exercises. The same thing when she does rows, okay? She'll do rows with rings and she is standing up more vertically than I am. I'm flat on the ground pulling myself up to do rows. She's standing, leaning back a little bit, pulling herself back to do rows. I do squats, she does squats. I do squats with a hell of a lot more weight than she does. Okay, I do trap bar deadlifts. She does trap bar deadlifts. That's why I have a great ass. That's why she has a great ass. It's just the way things work, okay? Now, like I said, for instance, with the trap bar deadlifts, if you guys were watching my lockdown quarantine workouts, I was doing this tiny little one-bedroom apartment we were sharing. She was doing the same workouts too. When she was warming up, I would warm up with a 45-pound plate on each side of the trap bar. She would warm up with a 25-pound plate on each side of the trap bar. We would have to raise it up on blocks so that she could stand upright because a 25-pound plate is smaller. Now that we're in the gym again, she's using bumper plates, okay, which are the same diameter as a 45-pound plate. They could be 5, 10, 15, 25 pounds, whatever, but they're the same diameter, okay? I cannot use bumper plates on the trap bar because they're thick and I can't fit 5 bumper plates on each side of a trap bar, okay? But like I said, the bottom line is we do many of the same exercises. We get back from the gym and we go for an hour walk together. Exact same exercise. And the only reason that she's not with me in the gym in the afternoon to do kickboxing is because I have a lot more flexibility in my schedule. I can make these videos whenever. She does telehealth, like mental health counseling. So she actually has to be in a certain place at a certain time to get on a counseling session. But she would also be with me kicking the bag around, okay? The only difference really when it comes to men and women is that women have a lot less upper body strength and size in their muscles. They have almost as much lower body strength and size. I remember when I was in the Army, and we're going back decades now, they changed the requirements for the PT test for women for sit-ups because they realized that physiologically women have almost as strong lower bodies as men. So they were required suddenly to do more sit-ups than they were previously required to do because women aren't weak. They're different, but they're not weak. They could do almost as many sit-ups as men. So what this means is a woman doesn't want to have big arms, okay? Some do, but a woman usually doesn't want to have big arms. But as long as she doesn't use male hormones, okay, as long as she doesn't jump on PEDs, she will never have very big arms. So if my girlfriend trains her arms and her shoulders and whatever, her upper body as hard as she can, she's not going to get big like me. What happens is she's not going to have lunch lady arms. She's not going to have flabby triceps. She's not going to get the size, but she's going to have a nice toned upper body. As a matter of fact, when I met her, I thought it was incredible that she had like a nice flat stomach, okay, and a nice back. Like her lower back was just really toned. It almost distracted me from the wonderful ass she had, but only almost. I mean, and as a matter of fact, it just so happens that, I'm always proud of doing my abs, doing my hanging leg raises, straight legs, 10-pound weights on each leg, 20 pounds total. The only person that I've ever seen doing leg raises, straight legs with ankle weights, aside from me, is my fiance. It's crazy. She's doing the exact same thing. Okay, she does them, with her arms on like that captain's chair thing, and she only brings her legs up to her waist, but she is still doing straight-legged leg raises with ankle weights just like I do. And surprise, surprise, she's got an awesome flat stomach, okay? So basically what I'm trying to say here is if your woman trains the same workout as you, using less weight, okay, using an easier progression, you might be throwing a weight vest on for, push-ups and rows on rings. You might be using a belt to do dips and pull-ups. She might be using assistance to do dips and pull-ups. She might be doing push-ups and rows on rings with, no weight and maybe almost standing up, standing at an angle instead of being flat, okay? Like I said, she is not going to get the big arms that you're going to get, but her ass, her legs, her, hamstrings, her calves are going to get bigger, which is exactly what women want because, like I said, women have almost as much strength and size potential in the lower body muscles as men do. So she'll have nice toned shoulders, nice toned arms, abs, back, everything nice and toned, nothing freaky, nothing ripped, and then she'll have larger legs, quads, hamstrings, calves, ass, okay? So your woman can do the exact same workout that you do. Just got to tone it down a little bit. And it just so happens in the Raw Strength and Muscle workout, I don't know if that's the program you got or not, but in the Raw Strength and Muscle workout, I have a section called Earn Your Weights because I've had men come to me who couldn't do a single push-up, who couldn't do a single row, and I had to break it down. Before they did weighted calisthenics, I had to break it down so they could just do, basic push-ups, basic rows, and progress, doing pull-ups, doing dips. This is the perfect workout. These are the perfect exercises for you to start your woman off on, especially for the upper body. Okay, start her off doing push-ups on her knees, start her off doing push-ups on her feet, progress, get her doing push-ups on rings, okay, standing up and then going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, okay? So that is the perfect way to get your woman to do the same exercise, the same workout, but make it hard for her, but doable for her, okay? And as far as the nutrition goes, there is also no difference between a man and a woman, okay? Unless you're married to Margaret Thatcher, who's apparently a lizard woman who is being sent here to rule the world for the satanic aliens, and she drinks the blood of fucking innocent children or something, whatever the hell that crap's supposed to be about. Unless you're married to Margaret Thatcher or some other lizard woman, she also has the same body as you do in terms of nutrition. Now, there are a couple differences. Like, a woman has less upper body mass and upper body strength than a man. A woman obviously isn't going to get like the testosterone boosting benefits of eating a high fat diet, okay, like a man will. But she still needs to get her electrolytes, her fiber, her water, her protein. Everything is going to work, okay, for a woman just like for a man. We're all human beings, okay? Slight differences, but in general, we're still all human beings, okay? And, I don't want to sound salesy, but if you really want to like find a way to work out with your woman, aside from just, grabbing the low carb, cutting and bulking, raw strength and muscle workout and figuring it out on your own, which is fine, it's certainly sufficient. If you join the Raw Strength and Muscle Brotherhood, I've got the community, I've got the weekly Zoom calls, so I can help you guys walk through how to adapt the workouts, okay, to fit you, also to fit your wife, okay? So, like I said, in general, there's no difference between a man and a woman. Like I said, the same workouts that work for you, the same diet that works for you is going to work for your wife, your girlfriend, or any woman in the world. Appreciate the question. I've been asked stuff like this usually by women. Does this workout work for, or do you have a workout for women, or would this workout work for women? I haven't really addressed it in a video, so I appreciate the question, Joe P. I also appreciate you buying my shit. Good luck to you. Good luck to your wife. Thanks to everybody for watching this video. Like, subscribe, click on the little bell icon so you get notified when the next video comes out. And aside from that, everybody should be training with their girlfriend. It's just an awesome thing to do. Go ahead and do it. And thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next video.